What's up, guys? It's Willie from Nigaronomy with another video, and today, this video was actually recommended to me by the YouTube algorithm. You see, the YouTube algorithm works for consumers, the people that are watching these videos, and it also works for content creators. You see, when you start doing these videos, and the analytics starts to pick up what type of video that you're making, it also tracks down what other people that are watching your video, what are they looking at, and what brought them to your video, and what's referring to your video. So when I was looking through my YouTube algorithm, there was this video recommending my video, and it was talking about some lady, Sydney Carter. I've never heard of this lady, Sydney Carter. And I kept looking at the algorithm, and every day the number would go up, go up, go up. The algorithm would tell me, you gotta talk about this lady, Sydney Carter, because it's in line with what you're showing in your videos. And then it says all your viewers are watching this video. So, I wanted to go ahead and see what's all this talk about. Why am I getting referrals from this lady? And this is something that I could put in one of my videos. And then when I went ahead and I had a look at this lady, Sydney Carter, I said, I know why the YouTube algorithm is recommending her for me to do a video about. But some of y'all that be watching watching this video, some of y'all are real thirsty, because when I saw Sydney Carter, you want to know how thirsty I was after seeing her? This is how thirsty I was. Some of y'all, when y'all see Sydney Carter, I hope you guys are bracing, because this lady looked fine. This lady looked fine. And then when I saw her, that's how thirsty I was. As soon as I saw her, I started salivating at the lips. But let me go ahead and show you guys what I'm talking about. Sydney Carter. Let me go ahead and share the screen. Boop, 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 boop. Sharing the screen so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Because some of y'all are so thirsty. Y'all be recommending these videos. That's how thirsty y'all be. Y'all be in the club, be drinking in the up. So this is Sydney Carter. Look at Sydney Carter. So look at, she's fine, light skin. She look like average height, and she's working with something. You see what she's working with. She got the top and the bottom. Everything is proportioned. And the reason why we're talking about Sydney Carter is because she is getting a lot of hate. Not from guys. The guys are not the ones that are hating her. It's the women that are hating her. And we're going to go into this video why women hate women. We know why men hate women, but let's go into why women hate women. You see, a lot of times, women, when they're in their teens and their 20s, they're on the top of the world. They're at the top of the sexual market value. Nobody can touch them. They're invincible. They're playing guys left, right, and center. They're not paying for anything anymore. They're calling guys to pay their utility bills. They're calling guys to move their stuff. They're calling guys to pay for their clothing, their hair, all this type of stuff. But everything starts to slow down in your 30s and 40s, and they can no longer get that type of treatment anymore from the guys, because their sexual market value starts to decrease as their beauty decreases. So when that happens, all these ladies that were at the top of the game, top of the food, especially if they were beautiful, and now they can't pull the same guys, and then they have like 4 or 5 children or 4 or 5 different baby daddies. Now it's like guys are only trying to run through and get out the back door. That's all they're trying to do. This is what happens. They become bitter. And they get mad at a younger lady that's enjoying her best life. That's pretty much it. It's all jealousy. A lot of times these women are just wearing these clothing just to make other women jealous. It's for women attention. It's not for guys attention. See, when they're wearing this clothing and they see a high value guy, a guy they really like, and is hitting on them, then of course they're gonna say that's flirting. But if it's an ugly guy approaching these women, they're gonna be calling security and they're gonna be putting some charges on you for sexual assault. So you see the double standard. So really, they're dressing like just for women to make them mad, because I guess they get a thrill. So y'all see what she did. This is what she wore to the basketball court with a tight pink dress and the top. You know, but when you see that on the court, ain't nobody hating this woman. Only ugly women are hating this woman. Shout out to Big Shirley.
I don't give a shit.
Only the women will be hating on this woman. The guys are not hating this woman. Like, look, only the guys will be liking her. Cause look at her, she's working with something. You see? And that's why Kevin Samuels is so relevant today. See, Kevin Samuels, he wants to stop all this BS and bring and try to expose women and what they're really doing. You see, don't listen to what they tell you. Listen to what they do. Now they know this woman's looking fine, but they want to hate on her and try and cover her up. And then when she gets a job, you know, they should be rooting for her, but they don't. When it comes to guys, like for example wrestling, you don't see guys hating on The Rock, hating on Hulk Hogan because he's up there muscular with no clothing on and with just on underwear. Guys are not like that. Guys, where we get jealous of is being a provider. So we're comparing each other by how much money we make. That's where and even that is healthy. Like the way these women are, they're trying to shame her, you know, they call you names and all this stuff. So you see right there, these women are disillusioned. They're okay when they're in the top peak of the sexual market value, but then when they're at the lowest, then they get all bitter. And you'll see this. A lot of single mothers with daughters, you'll see that they're going to be upset if the new boyfriend is hitting on the daughter. So they hate that type of competition. That's the worst. That's where you really see it. When it's a mother and daughter, that's where you really see it. The competition. They try not to even bring her around to her adult daughters. You know, they be like 40 years old, 40, 50 years old. They're not going to bring their new boyfriend around the younger daughter. That's where you really see it. So yeah, look at all these pictures. You know, she's working with something. She had the athletic build when she was in basketball. She had like, you know, athletic build. But as time went on and she retired, then everything started to fill into places. So y'all can see the difference. And let me show you what some of these women will do when they see beautiful women. Let me show you what the World of Hip Hop got right here. Look at it. You see this lady, she got on her clothing. She's looking fine. So Envy Women makes restaurant worker in yoga pants cover her big butt with an apron. None of the guys are hating. It's only the women. So let's go ahead and show this. So you see that right there? The elderly woman, like 40, 50 years old, sees the new worker that she has, the younger one, and hates on the younger one because she can no longer get that appeal. So when Kevin Samuels talks about women and how they have to be fit, feminine, and friendly, he's not making up lies. These women know Kevin Samuels is telling the truth. They just won't admit to it. They know he's telling the truth. And you see this lady, this older lady, trying to cover up this younger lady, because it's always a competition with them. Guys would not mind if this lady was walking around like that. It's only the women that be hating on these younger women. That's right. So let's go ahead and watch the video that started all of this nonsense.
From the city streets
Then
to the country roads, the Nissan Qashqai is ready.
How did I get 2 commercials in one video? Come on now.
No. Come here, Cindy, let's go.
I was doing the stream, I did not get any commercials. I'm only getting commercials now that I'm doing a live stream. That don't make no sense. How?
They wanna go outside. They wanna.
Come on, come on. We want to see the lady. We want to see the lady. Come on. A third commercial. Can you believe this? VS. Oh my God. A third commercial. Let me get out of this, man. How am I getting a third commercial?
Gas prices
finally
to a new record high, but we have some ways.
Hold on. They're talking about raise in gas prices. This video was from like a year ago. So now we gotta go to Sydney Carter. Like, this is, come on, guys. Sydney Carter. What they do with my video? Come on, guys. Quit playing with me. Let me see my video. I want to see the thought. Quit playing with me. Quit playing. There we go. Quit playing with me, man.
Now for our GMA cover story.
Come on now. There we go.
Interview with Texas A&M assistant Sydney Carter, who made headlines from the sidelines all because of what she was wearing. Deborah Roberts spoke with Carter.
No, there was nothing wrong with what she was wearing. She was wearing white and pink in support of breast cancer. Come on, guys. Nobody's hating on this. Even the black woman ready to talk, she's smiling away because she knows these women's nature. Come on, man.
Share it with us. Good morning, Deborah.
Good morning, Michael. Yeah, and some are calling foul on this one, okay? Since she was 4 years old.
No, not true. Not true. Only women are calling foul. Only women past the danger zone, as Kevin Samuel was saying.
I don't get shit.
Oh, past the danger zone. Not true. Not true.
So Sydney Carter has loved basketball and fashion. Both of them have sparked strength and confidence in her, she says, as she's made her way into the world of women's competitive sports. So she never expected that the two things which bring her such joy would also lead to controversy.
Sydney Carter's passion for basketball has taken her from center court at Texas A&M to 4 seasons with the WNBA, and now back to her alma mater, coaching the game's next generation of players.
Basketball has just taken me across the world and has shown me things that I dreamed of as a little kid.
But it's Carter's recent appearance on the sidelines that's making headlines after this outfit on her Twitter account sparked a fierce debate about what's appropriate.
Okay, what's wrong with this being appropriate? She's covered up. Have you guys watched music videos lately? You got Nicki Minaj and you got Cardi B out there twerking in their thongs. But ain't nobody talking about them, alright?
Attire for women in sports.
You like to wear some eye-catching outfits. What was your thoughts after you got such reaction to your pink pants?
I mean, I was confused, just because it was just something that I had always done. I wore the pink pants because we were celebrating or honoring breast cancer awareness at our game in Kentucky, but my initial reaction was just shock.
The social media comments swift and not all kind. Some say it was
Okay, unprofessional. Only women are saying this. Like, look at all of the 4 pictures that she has. She's all covered up. So I don't know where this is coming from.
Professional. Others going so far as to say Carter should be fined.
Sometimes it just seems...
These ladies, they want her to be fine. They want her to get a fine for looking fine. Can you believe this? That's how some of them, they be writing these messages. They be all sad. This is unprofessional. This is crazy. I can't believe they would write like something like that. This is crazy. She be covered up, you know, down to her ankles.
Do what you're confident in. Be who you are, regardless of what people say they would prefer to be the norm. There is no norm anymore. You make it your own.
What do you say to those who say, but how do you coach in high heels?
I'm still getting my job done at the end of the day, and not once have I been hindered in wearing high heels
or
leather pants. I'm not the first person to wear heels on the bench, nor leather pants.
Right.
I'll be the last.
And she's also getting support online. Remember Nicki Minaj writing, "Let him know, mama," under photo of that pink outfit.
Oh,
Others
man.
saying her clothing shouldn't matter. Some even calling out the criticism as racist.
I've never been one to make it about race or anything else.
Well, let's see. There are some women out there with a long back, and that's probably what she's talking about with the racism. The women with the long back, the smooth cat.
I just know that at the end of the day, I'm a black woman, and I can't hide that, nor can I hide the fact that I look the way that I look in those pink pants.
Come on, speak up, black woman.
So
Come on,
I'm not going to
speak
try
up.
to do that to
Make it
make
plain.
someone else feel comfortable because it's what I feel comfortable in.
So to all
right,
those
come on
negative
now.
comments, to all those critics out there, you say what?
Nothing at all. Thank you.
You see, there's a problem. When you're showing the black beauty, then all of them have a problem. But they're okay with watching smooth back, 6 o'clock woman going out there with just a tank top. There's no complaints about that. But when a black woman wants to express her beauty, then all of a sudden they have a problem because they know it's hard to attain. There's a lot of people out there paying thousands of dollars to get a Brazilian butt lift. Let's make it plain. That's a black butt lift. Stop trying to throw different names at it and breast implant to look more like black women. And then they got, to make the lips bigger. All those type of things that they're trying to look more like the black woman, but not calling it these are black features. They throw names around like Brazilian and light skin and all type of stuff like that just to cover it up. I'm Dominican. I'm Brazilian. Come on now, it's all black.
Nothing at all, thank you. Carter says her critics are only going to make her stronger. They're not going to dim her light and certainly won't influence her fashion choices. She says she's also sending a message to young women on her team about what accomplishment and pride can look like. The ultimate dressing for success, guys. And listen, some of her supporters say, what about coaches, male coaches who dress way down or those who wear designer does? Remember Pat Riley?
But see, it's not going to apply to guys. Guys are not, we're not competing each other for looks. We're competing each other by how much money we make. So trying to taking a woman issue and applying it to guys, it's not going to work. Remember, we're not equal. We have differences. So once again, women are trying to look at men through the woman's lens. You gotta look at it through the men's lens, like Kevin Samuels has been saying. Like, are you the type of woman that the guy is looking for? Kevin Samuels always breaks down these women when they come on there and talk about, I want this and this and this and this. And then Kevin Samuels says, are you the one that these guys are actually looking for? You coming on here, baby mama was 4 kids by 4 different baby daddies. You broke Section 8. And you got a boyfriend that's on the couch, and you try to get a high volume man. Do you think a high volume man, or do you think your son is gonna come to the mother and say, I met this wonderful lady. This lady has 4 children by 4 different guys. She don't work. She don't know how to cook, and she don't know how to talk. That's how some of you ladies, a lot of them be coming on Kevin Samuels talking about they want a high volume man. They need to just stop and think with empathy, which means be in the other person's shoe, not sympathy but empathy. Look at it through a guy's point of view. Look, and if you want to, just use your son as an example. If your son came to you and said that he met this wonderful person with 4 babies, and she's unmarried and she's 40 years old, you would be looking at your son and say, no, you can do much better. You can get a single girl that's in her 20s that's working and doing something about it. But that's what some of these women come on there trying to get a high volume man with all of this baggage.
Or the ill-fitting, sweats that a lot of coaches wear. I think she looks fantastic, and what she wears does not mean that she cannot coach.
Agreed.
Her outfit doesn't affect her job. I think she looks fantastic. Good for her.
Thanks, Deb.
Oh man, let's get good. Woo! I gotta close you down. You ain't giving us enough commercials. You're just piling on the commercials there, eh? 4 commercials to watch 1 video. 4 commercials. So let's go ahead, man. I already showed you that nonsense. So let's go ahead. 10 Reasons Why Women Hate Other Women, written by a woman called Mackenzie Collins. So a millennial from upstate New York. Oh, here we go, millennials. All right, let a millennial tell y'all why women nowadays hate other women. I hate her, but I don't even know exactly why. Let's go ahead and look at her article. Number 1, essential sociopath. These are liars, stealers, and cheaters. These are man-eaters. They have everything they could ever want, but it will never be enough. They will not rest until they destroy every girl's life in their path. They are dementors of girl world. Yes, there are some women, I think it's a very small fraction, I would say maybe 1 out of 100, who take joy in stealing other women's boyfriends. They get a rise out of it. They get excited, and they're the first ones to go on social media to brag about it, and they usually hold it for blackmailing. There is that type of scenario. So there's something that just out there, they're just cruel. But it's a very small percentage, 1 out of 100. I've met this person once in my life, probably once in my life, but the other 99 women are not in this personality, and usually this one is usually trying to get money. These are the ones that be going after, Chris Brown, making fake allegations, like the current one about that he abused me and then asking for $25 million. This is the 1 in 100. That's their category. The people that are going there, trying to look for any type of excuse to lay a lawsuit on a rich person. These ladies are not going after poor people because they can't get anything from there. They can't suck any resources. So these are the 1 in 100 that go for entertainers, people that have a lot of money. And this is the one that entertainers need to watch out the most. You saw LeBron James when he saw that central sociopath and he ran down the escalator. Even the escalator going upstairs, he ran down that escalator so fast to get away from this type of 304. Number 2, she is too perfect. These are the Instagram hotties who seem they have great social lives and live in a world where money is of no object. This is not real hatred. This is straight up envy. We want your outfit, your hair, or even your perfectly sculpted, but courtesy of Pete, your personal trainer. Okay, now this lady is the other 9% on Instagram. These are the people that are putting off these thirst traps, these thirst pics, and then when you meet them in person, they start pulling out their fake eyelashes. They have fake boobs, they have fake booty, and they've been taking out their fake nails, and they take out their waist trainer out, and before you know it, this lady looks totally different than how you picked her up. So she is not too perfect. And these ladies hate these ladies because they put on a fake image. A lot of these women know these women are fake, putting on these fake images and buying cosmetic surgery, trying to look better. So that's why the women that are not attractive are hating on these women, because they paid for all their looks. So there was a guy willing to pay for all their looks, or somehow they came across money to do all the looks and enhancements. So they're hating straight out of envy. The posers, these are even more abundant on Instagram hotties wannabe. These type of girl will post a picture of her friend online, even if she's the only one who looks good. She's a shapeshifter with her makeup contours, so you might not recognize her in real life. There's a few women that are like this. Some of these women, when they go on Instagram, they will call their ugly friend their ugly duckling. And with the ugly duckling standing beside someone that's a 7 or an 8 will automatically push them up to a 9 or a 10. So they're willing to step on somebody's head to rise up to the top. Like crabs in the, it's not crabs in the barrel, I guess it would be the reverse. This type of lady will step on your head just to get to the top of the fence. So these are the ladies that they have a motive, and what they do is they have a bunch of ugly friends when they're going out to parties and stuff like that, so then it makes them look more attractive. So they're just there to make them look more attractive. Because if you have 2 attractive women, then that lady's worried that the other woman is going to take some of her men. So she wants to be the most beautiful person. You'll see it in the movies a lot. These teenager movies where you have the cheerleader, the beautiful cheerleader, and then she gets surrounded by all her cronies that look half as decent as her. My boyfriend's ex. This sort of hate is not your fault. You dated my guy before me and you hurt him. I hate you. I'm sorry, I just do. Now this is like revenge kind of boyfriend kind of thing, boyfriend girlfriend type of thing. So it's once in a while. They just do it just to get other women angry and tell them that you couldn't do what I could do, and you know I actually do what he's listening to me. So this one is situational. So it could be any of the above, and this one's situational. So it depends on the situation. All right, number 5. Women hate the sluts. Okay. Now I know why women would want to hate the sluts, because women, you see, when these type of women, they put a price on their peace leave, then all these other women, all these other guys are starting to see the price of peace leave. So if the peace leave is 30, 40 bucks to hit it, then all these other women of high caliber, then they all get angry because you're giving it out for 30, 40, so now they can't ask for 100 or for a new Gucci bag or hair, because the guy could say, man, nah, that's too much, man. I'd rather go with another lady that's more affordable. So that's why they hate the sluts, because they bring down the price, and it hurts them when they're trying to finesse other men. That this lady's here, you know, giving it up for a few dollars, and I'm trying to get a Balenciaga bag for a few $1,000s. So as long as this lady is around other women, then guys are going to gravitate toward the slut because she's giving it out for cheap. So, and now we got number 6, the fake, well, I can't even say that, so the fake bees. When I was a preteen, first heard the frenemies, I understood that it meant entirely. What Tiger Beat magazine doesn't tell you that these people are not real friends. Anyone who tears down your self-esteem is not your friend. Yes. So you'll see a lot of these women, what they'll do is also a mental game. So on top of being surrounded by ugly friends, they also do a mental game by attacking their friends and telling them that they don't look attractive, especially when they're starting to look better than them. And you see that in the teenagers when they're starting to develop, and you know, they make fun of the fat girl, and then over summer when you come back next year, the fat girl is now the most attractive girl, and now the most attractive girl gets mad. And it's like trying to say all these bad things about her and calling her, you know, bees and all that type of stuff. Just so guys don't pay attention and they try to stay away. There's rumors out there. So in high school, you hear all these rumors. And some guys will avoid women just from rumors and allegations. Allegations are strong among women. Like ask Chris Brown. At Chris Brown and Tory Lanez, they're in trouble just because of allegations. Not even proven fact, just allegations. So they've known from very young by just throwing allegation and stuff that's not even proved, that they're going to say, believe all women. That's why they get away with it. Now you got the home wrecker. Now the home wrecker. It's something weird about the home wrecker. Is that at one time I could have no girls, and then as soon as I get one girl, then all of a sudden I got a bunch of girls that I have on rotation. It doesn't make any sense. It's kind of like a hive mentality. The thing is, when you have no girls, then you know, you don't get any. But as soon as you get that one girlfriend, all of a sudden you got a whole bunch of other girlfriends coming for you. It's weird. It's like, you know, it's kind of like the married guy. When the girl gets married to you, then all of a sudden you become more attractive to other women because a woman has given the stamp of approval for this guy to get married, and that shows that this man is responsible, and now other women are looking at him and saying, man, now I want him. It's weird like that. That you can have no girls at one time, and then in another time have a whole bunch of girls. It's just an aura, I guess. Once you have one girl, then it's an aura of other women that just try and get the same guy. You got the wannabe. Sometimes a girl is so unbelievable, you tell yourself you just want to be her best friend. But you wish you were cool, as sweet, as funny as she is. Out of jealousy, you resent her because you think she's better than you. And swag. Now, competition, you'll see that with mother and daughter. So this one's written by a woman. So I would just like to add Kevin Samuel's piece into it, because he shows that a lot of time that age is a factor. You know, your weight is a factor. So when these women don't have none of these, they gain a lot of weight and they get too old. automatically they're gonna hate on the younger one because they're gonna be envious of the young one that's able to get the high volume men that they can no longer get. That they used to have those high volume men, now that high volume men is moving on to the younger 20 years old. So every year it's like a new set of 18, 19 years old become available to these high volume men. And now they drop their older women like 30, 40s and drop her to get this new woman. And then that's how they get mad. But they didn't get mad when they were 18 and 19 and they were able to finesse these older men. But that's a lot of silly stuff. But yeah, guys, that is why they hate Sydney Carter, because she's living her best life. And they can no longer live their best life, the older women. So it's women, the women are the only ones hating. No guy is hating on Sydney Carter. Like, come on. No guy is hating on her. So, yeah, y'all see the video, man. I'm going to stop sharing, but y'all need to think. You got to think. But anyways, guys, you know, I'm about done with this video. You know, when I did this video, I was like, why the algorithm would refer this? And I know why, because a lot of y'all, guys will be thirsty. Y'all are thirsty about these topics. So I'm going to go ahead and keep making these thirsty topics for y'all. So I'll just end out with, man, I'm catching on to the algorithm. I'm getting smart about this. So I'll make sure I'll show you guys this. See, y'all want to see how thirsty y'all are. This is how thirsty some of y'all are. That's how some of y'all be all thirsty. I'm gonna keep making these thirsty videos for y'all. Anyway, guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Join on the Patreon. And that's all I gotta say. Bye-bye.